Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. We're back today again with another delicious recipe. The previous video I made sandwich buns and I promised you I'll be back with a follow-up with what I will be doing with these buns. Well, today is the awaited video. Today we're making honey mayo chicken sandwich. No need to go to the deli. Look at these. If you want to learn how to make these, keep watching. Okay, I am using thinly sliced chicken breast. You can use chicken thigh if you like. They have been washed, patted dry with paper towel and pounded a little bit to make them tender. Okay, now I'm going in with my homemade premix season. Link will be above for the video that I made that. I'm adding some onion powder. Lemon pepper. You can adjust the seasoning to your liking. Black garlic. You can add less or you can add more if you like. If you don't have what I'm using, leave some out, add some in. This is garlic powder that I am adding now. Splash of cayenne pepper. If you like it hot, you can add more if you like. I have a new handy dandy gadget. Look at me being fancy. I have a new salt and pepper grinder, electric. All I have to do is press a button. Comes out for me. So this is black pepper. A little bit of chili flakes I'm adding to it now. And some sesame oil I'm going to add, but you can use any oil of your preference so that the season will adhere to the chicken better. Here I'm going to toss it up. Make sure that every piece of chicken gets seasoned on it. Going to make it tastier. So make sure you coat every piece. After that, I'm going to top this off and leave this to marinate for at least 30 minutes. No shorter than that. So here I have flour, panko bread mix or breadcrumbs and some eggs that I have beaten. I am going to toss the chicken into the flour first. Look at me being fancy with this thing. As you can see, I had to give up. Just use my hand. Don't be like me. Just use your hand. Make sure you use one hand for wet and one hand for dry. Because if you go mixing wet and dry, you're going to just end up with a big old mess on your fingers. So I'm going to toss the chicken in first in some of the flour. Make sure you dust off the most flour. Going to put it into the chicken and I'm going to use my other hand as you just see. So this hand I'm going to keep wet and the other hand I'm going to keep dry. Coat every part of the chicken so it's wet so that the breadcrumb can stick to the chicken very well. Okay, so you see, back to my other hand. I'm going to make sure to coat it very well. I'm going to turn it over here and I'm going to start kind of sticking the breadcrumbs to the chicken so that when I go to fry them, the breadcrumb will be stuck very well. So keep pressing it in, not just pat alone, but really press the breadcrumb into the chicken very, very well. And then after this, just put it onto a plate. Oh, it was a little bit dark, so we had to put a light on for you guys. So yeah, so just keep kind of pressing in the breadcrumb onto the chicken, and then you're going to put it onto a plate or a baking dish, whatever, and let them sit for at least 20 minutes so that the breadcrumb can kind of bind very well onto the chicken. So when you go to fry, you will lose very little. See here, just let it sit 20 minutes. So I'm going to finish up everything and I'll be right back. Okay, I have here my pan with vegetable oil that I'm heating up to 175 degrees Celsius. No hotter than that, because if you go any hotter, you're going to burn your breadcrumbs on the outside and the chicken on the inside, especially in the center, is going to stay raw. So make sure you have like a thermometer. So I'm going to put the chicken into the oil, but make sure when you put the chicken in, you're putting the chicken in away from you, because if it falls by accident, it's going to splash all over you. So make sure just put it in the oil away from you. Now you're going to let these fry for at least 5 to 6 minutes. After about 2-3 minutes, flip it over to the other side so that the other side, especially in the middle, can get fully cooked. And after that, you're going to just put it onto a dish with some paper towel. Let all that oil just drain out. When you see that beautiful golden brown color, then you know it's fully cooked. Or you can do as what I'm doing here. I'm using a thermometer. I'm gauging the temperature of the chicken. When it's at least 96 degrees Celsius, you see there? Then I know, okay, the inside of the chicken is fully well cooked. So you see, very little breadcrumbs has come out inside of the oil. Now we're going to make the sauce. There's no recipe for this. Just freehand this. I'm adding here some mayonnaise into a bowl. Any mayonnaise of your choice. Can be light, whatever, doesn't matter. Whatever you have at home. This is some honey. You add some in first, and then after you make the sauce, you taste it. If you want a little bit sweeter, you can add, but you can always add, but you can't take out. So don't add too much in the very beginning, but it's a honey mayonnaise sauce. So here I'm going to add some barbecue sauce and some sweet chili sauce. Now I'm going to stir this together with a spoon. Make sure everything is well combined. When everything is combined, you just taste it. And don't add anything else except to honey, because everything else is fine here. Just taste it if it has that honey taste for you. If it tastes perfect the first time, just let it sit. Let it sit at least 5 to 10 minutes, because when you first make it and you taste it, you'll go like, But if you let it sit 5 to 10 minutes, after that when you taste, you go like, this is some good stuff here. So just let it sit for a while before you go to assemble your burgers. You don't have to refrigerate it either. Just let it sit on the table while you're busy with your rest chicken. See that? Beautiful smooth sauce. Okay, now we're going to start to build the burgers. So I'm going to be cutting open the bun. I've made a mistake here, but I'll explain to you later on what I meant by that. So I'm going to take the sauce here and I'm going to just with a spoon. You don't have to use any brush. Just put it on with a spoon, and just with the back, you just smooth it out on both sides of the burger. Or the bun, actually. Not the burger, but the bun. You could put as much sauce as you like. If you don't want a lot, you put a little bit. If you want more, add more. Right. So here now I'm going to place a piece of the chicken that we fried. I'm making sure it's perfect for you. Okay, now I'm going to add a slice of, or half a slice of, Old Amsterdam cheese. I have 2 pieces of turkey bacon. I'm going to use a spoonful of caramelized red onions. Caramelized red onions is just, you slice up your onions thinly and you fry them down for like 45 minutes. Here I have our arugula salad. So now you're finished. See what I meant by with when I was cutting the burger, I should have cut it completely through because I had a hard time getting it closed. So you have 2 halves and then you just can put it on top. Now make it fancy, presentable, and there you go. You have a beautiful honey mustard chicken burger. Doesn't that look beautiful? Just wait till you get a bite in it. Okay, so here you have a pair of that beautiful sandwich. Make this for your friends and family. They will think that you gave them a deli burger, but it came from your kitchen. Anyone can make this. Every time I make some kind of bread or sandwich bun, I'm always telling my son, why don't we open a bakery deli? I make the bread because he makes delicious sandwiches. Mother and son, dream team. But anyway, I hope you do enjoy these burgers. Friends, thanks for watching another video again. Have a blessed day. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Until the next video. Bye.